The Great Cholesterol Deception by Dr. Peter Dingle. The Great Cholesterol Con by Dr. Malcolm Kendrick. He's a cardiovascular surgeon. He's scathing in his book on this theory. He said there is no evidence that cholesterol and saturated fat cause heart disease. He said it's the biggest myth that's ever been presented to human beings. He actually says it's criminal. So that's Dr. Malcolm Kendrick, British cardiovascular surgeon. He said there's one group of people that have always had trouble with this theory, and it's the heart specialists, because their patients with low cholesterol levels are having heart attacks. Another book is called The Great Cholesterol Myth by Dr. Well, actually, he's not a doctor, but he is a PhD in another area. His name's Johnny Bowden. Another one is The Cholesterol Lie by Dr. Dwight Lundell. He's performed 10,000 bypasses. And what's he written? A book called The Cholesterol Lie. It's not cholesterol. Now, last June, we had a nutritionist do the program here, June 2016. This lady was 69. She was here with her husband, who's a scientist, and she said to me, I've got the privilege of being schooled in university 40 years ago. And she said, 40 years ago, we were taught that it is quite normal to have a cholesterol level under 300. Did everyone get that? What do they tell you today? If you're under 200, you've got to go on cholesterol-lowering medication. Have people changed? No. Has heart disease dropped since they changed the figures? No. And what's the definition of insanity? To do what you've always done and expect different results? I praise God that I had the privilege of meeting this woman and discovering this. They've changed the figures. In fact, last year we had a young girl, 33, do the program. She said, Barbara, my cholesterol levels are dangerously high. The doctor said I have to go on cholesterol-lowering medication, and she's 33. I said, what are your cholesterol levels? 191. I said, that is not high. That is normal. And what does the doctor say? You got to go on cholesterol-lowering medication or you'll have a heart attack and die. Never should we make a decision on this. What I'm giving you are the facts. She's a PhD nutritionist, trained in university, works with doctors. And she said 40 years ago, under 300 was perfectly normal. Do you know what that means? Today, under 300 is perfectly normal. Got that? And if it's going up a little bit high, maybe you should stop eating fish and get your mercury fillings out. Can you see that? There is a reason. The liver only makes it according to the demands of the body. And so what the doctor does, he puts the person on cholesterol-lowering medication. What does that do? That blocks the pathway in the liver that the liver uses to make cholesterol. But that same pathway, the liver also uses to make coenzyme Q10. And what's coenzyme Q10? That's your heart protective enzyme. So someone can go on cholesterol-lowering medications in the belief that they will prevent heart disease, and they can actually increase their risk because they've now lost their heart protective enzyme. And here are the side effects of cholesterol-lowering medication. Alzheimer's, dementia, memory loss, muscle wasting, and they've just added another one, breast cancer. Are you interested? How many people in their 50s, 60s are saying my memory's going, it must be my age, when it's actually their cholesterol-lowering medication?